Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special video that I never done yet so far, the first time. Primarily, this is more of a gaming channel, like because I play games. But since this is a special video, this is more particularly about the NBA, specifically the Lakers versus the Timberwolves. A little backstory of myself: I am a Bulls fan for quite some time since I was like what 14 years old. So yeah, sorry, my camera has been pretty bad lately. But anyway, yeah, so I was been on the Bulls for quite some time, and I like NBA ever since. Like basketball is my favorite sport. I like you doing it down the court, all that shit. So like, yeah. Anyway, but more specifically, I want to talk about the Lakers. Um, yeah, they are eliminated in the playoffs, and I'm gonna be honest with you, they play abysmal. They play really bad against the Timberwolves, and this is not Timberwolves' best performance anyway. Because like Anthony Edwards offensively did pretty okay, not the best. I'll show you the stats later and all, but the highlight of this game is Rudy Gobert, which is how Rudy Gobert is easily not the best offensive, but more right of the rebounding machine and defensively. But somehow he's like the best player in the court. I was like, no way, no way, man. I was like, Rudy Gobert is like the best player in the court. It's pretty bad. And the shame is that the Lakers got like Luka Doncic and all that stuff. So like maybe to go far during after the playoffs, I don't know. So but here we are. Lakers got eliminated in the first round. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna see here. So as you can see, Julius Randle got 23 points, 8 for 16. He's like 50% on the field goal, which is pretty solid. He put 1 for 6 and 3-pointer, which is abysmal. I'm not gonna lie. 4 assists, 5 rebounds, not too bad. 3 turnovers is pretty bad. So Jaden McDaniels did pretty bad as well, but at the same time he was in the foul trouble like early in the game. So yeah, that's another bad thing. Okay, so look at that. Rudy Gobert, 39 minutes, 12 for 15, 3 for 6 free throw, which is really a shit. 9 offensive rebounds. So I'll tell you later about the rebounds yet, but so yeah, 15 defensive rebounds, 24 rebounds total, which is insane. 2 blocks, and look at that, plus a minus of 18, which is insane as well for a big man like him, and 27 points, which is like career high in the playoffs. If I remember right, he had career high of points and rebounds in the playoffs. So yeah, and Mike Conley, 31 points, 2 for 7, which is not that good. We expect from the veteran, but 4 rebounds, which is still pretty funny actually. And then Anthony Edwards has the most minutes out of it, which he has 5 for 19, which is not good, but he didn't make a single 3-pointer. And yeah, but he only made 15 points. But he did pretty well because, like, as you can see, he made 11 rebounds and 8 assists, even 3 steals, which is defensively, which is pretty nice. It's very nice. But I'll tell you this: the problem is the bench. The bench of the Timberwolves is kind of funny. Like Dante DiVincenzo did pretty not good. It's not good at all. Nickeil Alexander Walker, he did pretty solid in like beginning of the first quarter until like later on it gets rough. So like you can see 3 for 11, 3 for 30. Look at that. It's the bench did okay. It's better than the fucking Lakers, I'll tell you that. So like 10 points, not look at that. Nas really 3 points, but he just played 3 blocks, insane. Fucking insane anyways. Like but yeah, it's just really bad for the Lakers. Like this is scratching my head because like as you can see on the top, like okay, so 31 points for Minnesota in the first quarter, 22 Lakers, which is not good. But they make a comeback on the third quarter, which is good. It's just fourth quarter just you're done fucked it up, Lakers, or really. Ever since now, you got Luka Doncic and LeBron James. All right, so now here's the starters of the Lakers. We know about the controversy about JJ Redick putting the starters in the entire second half. If you don't, long story short, with the last game, that JJ Redick decided to put all his starters in the second half, the entire second half, and they lost against the Timberwolves. So, is it his fault? It could be controversial or not, because like they say there's a foul against Luka Doncic because he got tripped, but it didn't no call. But at the same time, LeBron James fouled Anthony Edwards at like, I want to say 10 seconds, 20 seconds in the game. It is quite some time. Like, yeah. So anyway, so yeah, look at the starters. Okay, so Finney Smith, 7 points, 1 for 3, the 3 pointers. It's no, Dorian Finney-Smith did whatever. It's not great. Roy Hachimura, on the other hand, he did pretty solid. He's 9 for 16, 5 for 8, 9 for 16 on a field goal, 5 for 8, which is pretty good. 4 rebounds and 23 points, pretty solid. LeBron James, I know you're 40 years old. You tried, LeBron James. You played 40 minutes, which is pretty shocking, really. He is 9 for 21, 1 for 5 3-pointer, 50% of free throw, which is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't defend that LeBron. That's pretty abysmal. 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 3 turnovers, all that stuff. Luka, yeah, Luka. I understand you just got injured. Like, well, you got hurt like the last like a minute in like the second quarter or something like that. It was pretty nasty injury, but yeah, 7 for 18, which is okay, which is not too bad. 2 for 8 3-pointer, it's not good. 12 for 15, 7 rebounds, pretty solid. 9 assists, pretty solid. A steal, 2 turnovers, not pretty good. 28 points. I think the worst player, honest to truth, is Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is pretty shit in that game, and he has the most minutes out of everyone. 41 minutes. It's more of a scratch in my head thing. Like, he is 5 for 14, 2 for 10, 20% on 3-point. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, plus and minus of 9, 6 turnovers, guys. This man has 6 turnovers and only made 12 points. He is like literally the worst person in the court, and that could be a big factor because like at the same time, look at the stats of the Timberwolves. It's not really impressive, especially on the bench and even the starters. Besides Rudy Gobert, it's like this is a shame for the Lakers. Like, but I don't know. It's more like the fatigue from the last game that JJ Redick decided to put the entire starters. Because like, here's the thing: you got Maxi Kleber of all people decide to play for 5 minutes, and like, okay, this man like made 2 points. He made 2 free throws. Okay, he's just there. Jared Vanderbilt has 19 minutes. He only made 2 points just by free throws. Gabe Vincent did pretty shit. I was like, well, I lie. He not did shit. He just get rebounds and assists. And probably good defensive, but like, look at this. DNP coach decision. Markieff Morris, Alex Len, Jackson Hayes. We all know about Bron James, Dalton Connect. As like, I can't say this. It's like all JJ Redick's fault because like, I understand none of them are tall as a motherfucker. Because like, let's see how tall Alex Len is. Okay, he's 7 feet. All right, he's literally the tallest one. Okay, let's say Jackson Hayes, cause like, okay, no, that's no, that's no excuse. I'm sorry. No, I can't defend Jadick. No. Okay, so basically, Jackson Hayes played the last game. He did pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie to you, but at the same time, like, Rudy Gobert is a tall motherfucker. He's 7'1", but the problem is, like, Jackson Hayes is like 7 foot. It's like an inch. Yes, inch makes a big difference. However, don't rely on a small ball decision because like look at the rebounds. Look at the rebounds. Rudy Gobert 24, Julius Randle 5, Jaden McDaniels 3, Anthony Edwards 11. 11 rebounds, guys. That's mostly a lot from defense and even off. That's sad. And compare. Oh, my bad. I did not meant to do that. And look at the rebounds compared to the Lakers. Like LeBron, Luka, even Jared Vanderbilt has tied for like the most rebounds in their team compared to this atrocity. Anthony Edwards got 11 rebounds, and he's not the tallest guy ever. 6'4". Come on, guys. Lakers, y'all need to do better anyway, because, like, I don't understand what JJ's Redick's decision is. Like, not put your small ball on the team, because, like, offensive, defensively. Because, like, let's be honest, Rudy Gobert, if you see Rudy Gobert play, he's not a good, he's like one of the worst ball handler ever. So, obviously, foul him is the best answer, because, like, look at his free throw. It's a 50% free. He's pretty ass on free throw. So like, if he makes it's better to do like 1 point over 2 points. Yeah. So I mean, like, what's the risk? I don't understand what JJ's Redick's decision is because like, so the thing is, they lost in the first round. Even Darvin Ham did a little further. Even though he's a terrible coach, and Frank Vogel did a little better than this, despite the problems with the Lakers with early days with LeBron when he just joined the startup, and then now Darvin Ham left, and now you got JJ Redick. So, I say it's half JJ Redick's fault for putting the small ball, but at the same time, this is all to half the player's fault because like they're still not ready with the communication with Luka since he got traded during the midseason. But at the same time, this is Luka Doncic we're talking about. Like, he's a star caliber. He's in a prime mode. But at the same time, he's on injuries with all that stuff, which is, I understand. But he played pretty well. I'm not going to lie. He's pretty solid. It's just, you got fucking Austin Reeves play like shit. Dorian Finney-Smith play like shit. The bench play like shit. It's like, you didn't put Jackson Hayes on it. Even put your rookie Dalton Connect, even though like what's going on? Like I don't understand. Like so, but yeah, that's pretty much it in my take on like the Lakers lose against the Timberwolves in a mediocre fashion. So like yeah, so like it's kind of unacceptable what the Lakers been doing. Like we don't know if LeBron's gonna retire or not, or the future of JJ Redick's coaching decision, or I don't know what's going on with the Lakers. So my personal in my opinion, what I predict is we know Luka is in his prime mode, like is in his mid-20s. However, Luka cannot enter himself. This is not like with Kyrie with the Mavericks, like the Luka and Kyrie duo. That's great. Who does Luka have? Austin Reeves, he's just a shooter. He's very inconsistent. Rui Hachimura, he might get traded. I'm not going to lie to you. Dorian Finney-Smith is just a more defensive player because his shooting's not good in offense. I could be wrong. So yeah, it's like, I think Luka needs help after LeBron's retired or not. So, but yeah. But you do have this guy, Dalton Connect, he's a rookie though. He may have potential. Look at that. For the season, 9.1, 2.8. Okay. It's a solid rookie. I'm not expecting much, but he might have potential. You never know. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say about this. So, let me guys know if you like this type of stuff. Like I said, it's more of a gaming channel, but I'm a huge basketball fan, so I want to do this right away because like I have a high opinion about the Lakers this season so far. So yeah, as always, like and subscribe, and as always, guys, peace.